Brad, how has your team been able to kind of keep its composure all season long when there's possible distractions? I mean, you have so much surrounding this game on the outside with Danny, with John Havlicek's passing, with Marcus Smart maybe not coming back. There's a lot swirling around. I'm just curious to get your read on the vibe of the team when so much is swirling.
Well, I think first and foremost, you have to have perspective on what's most important, and guys obviously do. I mean, the Havlicek family and their loss has, been incredibly sad for everybody, and obviously Danny went through a very scary situation, but a lot of positive outlook with what he, as far as a full recovery goes, and he's feeling good, which is all we all care about, and then you just prepare to do your job as well as you can, and everybody has something going on, and I don't think that's probably unique to us. It's always, sometimes as these guys all have to perform on this stage, we sometimes forget that they are humans and they have a life, and there's a lot of emotions that they're dealing with as well that are part of everyday life that everybody is. But as far as we feel lucky to get a chance to celebrate John Havlicek with our shirts tonight and our pins and on the jumbotron. We feel very lucky that Danny is going to make a full recovery, and we're looking forward to doing this basketball thing for a couple hours.
Steve Ashburn, NBA.com. Brad, has it been your experience that playoff series get more physical as they go on? Do they stay the same? And where would you peg this one at this point?
Well, I think that, I've been in a bunch of them now. I would say that generally the longer that you play, I would say generally the more that emotions can become a part of it. But I don't know about, every playoff game that I've seen or been a part of, at least one of the teams has really set a tone physically. And the great games, both teams are really playing physically. But I've never been a part of a playoff game where a team that's not physical wins. So it's just part of playing good basketball. It's not, you can be physical and play good basketball and do it right and everything else. And I think that's just part of it.
Kevin O'Connor from The Ringer. Brad, Giannis has been taking far more three-pointers in recent weeks, especially in the playoffs. In what ways does him taking those shots, never mind actually making them, impact the way you guys defend him?
Yeah, well, first of all, I read your piece today, and our thoughts are with you and your family and your dad. And again, much more important than Giannis's pull-up threes. I have no idea how to defend them. So if you got any clue or idea, I mean, you have to live with something. And he's 5 for 9 on the series from three. He's done a great job of picking his spots. He's good with that left-hand rhythm pull-up. It's gotten better as the year's gone on. He's made a higher percentage of them. You still have to protect the paint first, and you still have to be able to not let him get by you, because if he gets by you, you foul him, he scores for sure, or he finds another three-point shooter. So, yeah, it makes it tough. It's why, as you know, everybody is, everybody's saying when he shoots a higher volume and makes it at 40%, what do you do then? Not sure.
Eric named The Athletic. Brad, after Game 2, you talked about the Bucks owning the space. And from out of town, I'm curious, how do you define that term, and how do your guys try to flip that tonight?
Well, I just thought where we wanted to operate, where we wanted to catch the ball, where we wanted to, set screens, we weren't able to do that because they were more physical than we were. And again, I've got no complaints about it. They were well within the rules and appropriate and played really hard. And on the other end, I thought that we didn't impact their airspace in the same regard. And so that's what I mean by owning space. The other team can be playing really hard, really physical, and you can still run a perfect lead and catch the ball where you want to. It's not easy, and it wears on you over time, but that's part of it.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks.